Ordinary Angels is proof that God wants us all to die, and it is up to us to work together to spite him. Which is probably not the intended message of the film, given that all of the trailers ahead of it were all for very religious and like faith-based films, and like the entire audience was full of elderly people who looked like they were, you know, getting ready to go to church afterward. And just the way it had been advertised as like this very faith-based thing, but it's based on a real life story of a community that cleared out a parking lot for a helicopter to land in a blizzard so that a little girl with a failing liver could get airlifted to a hospital for a transplant. Right? Like that's the real life story. And this film talks about like the single dad who's dealing with her, who's you know, having to make ends meet to take care of all of her medical bills, when this alcoholic lady decides that she's just going to insert herself into their family to get them all helped out. And like, even though she does a lot to help, she's also a mess herself and is dealing with all that stuff. And like, in terms of like, you know, your inspiration porn, like there are some pretty effective elements of it. Like there were times that the movie got me choked up and I was like genuinely into it. But the problem is that the dad, he's lost his faith, right? Because like his wife was taken by a genetic illness that she just passed on to her daughter, and she's like 5 and they're worried she's not gonna make it to Christmas. And when he gets the call that there's a liver available and he has 6 hours to get his daughter to like on a plane to a hospital elsewhere to get it during a blizzard, and it just looks like God is just putting everything in his way to be like, no, your daughter is going to die. I'm just like, I know that the message of the movie is that God inspired all of these people to get together to save his daughter, but I'm just thinking, God's the one who gave your daughter that genetic illness to begin with and threw the blizzard in the way. He wanted to kill her and you guys spited her. So I can't recommend this movie. I was very amused and angry, like alternating measures. The performances are pretty good. Hilary Swank plays the alcoholic lady who helps him out, and what's his name? Alan Ritchson plays the dad, who your parents will know as the guy who's Reacher. And I say your parents because Reacher just feels like the kind of show that your parents are going to watch. The performances are fairly good. The writing feels like a step up from like a Hallmark movie. It's not great, but it's not like pure trash. It's just the film had an intended message that I took the completely opposite way. So I don't think that I am the intended audience for this one. Hey, thanks for watching. Your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell, and drop a comment below telling me what you thought of the video. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons, with a very special shout out to my Whale Shark tier patrons Ryan D and James Knight, and my Anemone Friend tier patron Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.